Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out this evening. We're really excited to be hosting Edge Talks. Our last one was focused on robotic process automation. Now we're focused on blockchain.
First thing I'm going to try and do is convince you that this is not about Bitcoin. It's not even about crypto assets. It's about something much bigger. What if there were not just an internet of information? What if there were an internet of value? Some kind of vast, global, distributed ledger, where anything of value, from money to stocks to votes to music, could be managed, transacted, stored in a secure and private way. What if there were a native digital medium for value? The real pony is the underlying distributed ledger technology. Because for the first time in history, people can now trust each other and transact peer-to-peer.
We are going to bring up some practical practitioners and some academics and invite Don to come back and join us here.
In that paradigm, we see a future where organizations build cohorts of people where they've entered into contracts to access their data, not much different than the music paradigm that Don talked about, where you can use my information to explore the value of that drug, but I expect some return on that.
You know, the promise of blockchain is a disruptive technology and a disintermediating technology. So that suggests that you know, these monolithic business models that are based on exploiting the data of their customers they're going to have to change.
People need to just roll up their sleeves and invest the time to understand it. You can't consume this in 10 or 15 or 30 minutes. These are network applications, and I make the joke that there's nothing valuable being the only person in the world with a fax machine. You got to have some meaningful adoption of the technology, some meaningful tipping point of adoption before the network application becomes useful and valuable to people.
And more sensible regulation so that all of this stuff can kind of flourish. By the way, those of you young people, a fax machine is this thing, and you put some paper into it, and it digitizes the paper, and it goes over wire, and some paper. It's too hard to describe.
What do we want to be in 5 years? What do we want to be in 10 years? People are looking at the data, everybody talked about data, from their own point of view, and they have different versions of the truth that Don mentioned. This could be a good candidate for a blockchain implementation because you would have only one version of the truth and you can automate it.
It comes down to leadership, finding the will to say, you know what, the old paradigm, limited, gone, let's be the leaders in embracing a new one.